Hi, boys and girls. My name is Miss Pinillo, and I'm going to be reading to you today. Our first text that we are going to read is called Start Your Engines, all about motor racing. Ready, set, race. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Imagine a stadium filled with cheering people. In the middle of the stadium is a giant track. Cars race around the track, going so fast you can hardly see them. This is car racing, one of the most popular sports in the United States today. There are three main kinds of car racing: stock car racing, Formula One racing, and drag racing. They are different in the way cars race and in the design of the cars. But all race cars are built to support racing. Stock car racing. Stock car racing is the most popular kind of car racing in the United States. Stock cars race on oval tracks. Cars often circle the track hundreds of times in a single race. Stock cars are designed like everyday cars you see on the street. They have doors that open like streetcars, and the driver sits on one side. But stock cars are much faster than street cars. Some stock cars can drive as fast as 200 miles per hour. That's about 4 times faster than street cars usually go. Formula One racing. Formula One F1 cars, like stock cars, race on tracks. But the tracks are longer and irregularly shaped. F1 cars race around a track dozens of times before a winner crosses the finish line. These cars can drive faster than 220 miles per hour. F1 cars look a bit different from stock cars. They look a little like small planes. The driver sits in the middle of the car to keep the weight in the center. That keeps the car stable. The driver gets into the car through the top, not through a side door. The seats are made to fit the driver's body exactly. When the cars are going full speed around turns, the driver uses a lot of energy to keep the car from flipping. Drag racing. The way that cars race in drag racing is different from stock car and F1 racing. Drag cars race in a straight line. The fastest drag race is the Top Fuel race. In the Top Fuel race, cars can drive as fast as 330 miles per hour. They use a special kind of fuel or gas. Top Fuel races are louder than a jet plane. People cover their ears as the Top Fuel car drives by. Top Fuel races are also very short. Tracks are only 1,000 feet long. Races are over in 4 seconds. Any kind of car can race in a drag race, but most drag racing cars are long and narrow. Just before a drag race, drivers do a burnout. The driver spins the back wheels. The wheels spin so fast that the tire melts on the track. The melted tires help the car start fast when the race begins. Crossing the finish line. Even though these kinds of cars are very different, they have one thing in common: the fans. Car racing is a very, very popular sport. Millions of people watch car racing each year. With the excitement and danger of car racing, it's easy to see why so many people love to watch. Okay, so that is your first story. So what you need to do now is go ahead and go to your assignment and click on the assignment link. And you will see that number 1 says, summarize the article, Start Your Engines. That is a story that I just read to you, and you can also get a copy of it to read or look over it yourself on your teacher's Canvas page. So go ahead and answer that question, and good luck.